Hello everyone, I welcome you all to this channel called The Supreme Concept, and today is our class 13 and we have already covered 12 classes there. If you haven't watched those previous classes, you can check out those classes through the playlist named Common Error from Kiran's chapterwise. And we are actually running a 1200 plus series here, so let us begin with this class now. Question number 181. We have already covered 180 questions in our previous classes. So we will be continuing this number up to 1200 plus. Okay. So be with us and let us discuss this question. Okay. And question number 181 says, Judge in him prevailed upon the father and he sentenced his son to death. Now figure out where exactly the error lies in this sentence and mark your answer. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Error lies in path number one. So instead of simply saying George, we will say the George. Okay, the George. Okay, the George in him prevailed upon the father, and he sentenced his son to death. So this would be our answer, because George here, the quality of George is being emphasized. Okay, that is why through a common noun, when it is being emphasized, in this case it becomes an abstract noun, and actually an abstract noun contains, takes definite article the with it. So as the George becomes abstract noun here, so we will use definite article the with it. So the George in him prevailed upon the father, and he sentenced his son to death. So this would be our correct answer here. 9/10 of the pillar have rotted away. So find out where exactly the error lies in this sentence. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Error lies in part number 3. Instead of have, we'll have to use singular verb form, that is had. Okay, had. That's as. Why so? Because with fractions like this 9/10 or 1/2, like this fractions 2/3. Okay, these are the fractions. So with fractions, percentages, and indefinite quantifiers, we will use indefinite quantifiers means like she, all, few, and many, much, more, and some. Okay, with these these are called indefinite quantifiers, and with the fractions, okay, those in the form of p by q, and with percentage, okay, and all with all these things, actually the verb agrees with the preceding noun. Okay, preceding noun plus that is see the 9/10 of the pillar. Here it is singular subject, so the verb will be singular. The basic structure is as follows, like indefinite number, then of, then noun. Okay, and then that singular verb. So don't need to puzzle off, just simply remember this thing. uh, Here, as the verb is considered as, here the subject is considered as singular, so we will use singular verb form, that is you know hedge. Okay, our major reason for the popularity of television is that most people like to stay at home. So find out where exactly the error lies in this question. Yes, yeah, absolutely true. So error lies in part number 3. Instead of most people, we will use we of and the definite article the here, which shows the whole community of people. Yeah, so one major reason for the popularity of television is that most of the people like to stay at home. So this would be our correct answer here. Our efforts are aimed to bring about a reconciliation. So find out where exactly the error lies in the sentence. Yes, you're right. Error lies in part number 2. Instead of aim to bring about, we have to write it as aimed at bringing about, because the basic pattern here is verb plus preposition plus gerund. Okay, so aimed at bringing would be the correct format. And reconciliation, it means actually re-establishment of friendly relations. Let me write it for you. Yeah, re-establish, establishment. Yeah, re-establishment of friendly relations. Okay, so this is known as reconciliation. Okay, reconciliation. So let us move. Question number 185. Three conditions critical for growing plants are soil, temperature, chemical balance, or amount of moisture. So figure out where exactly the error lies in the sentence. Yes, yeah, error lies in path number 3. So here temperature and chemical balance. We will use temperature. Temperature and chemical balance. Okay, it will replace temperature, chemical, separated by simply comma, because we are talking about three conditions. Okay, three conditions here. So hence plants are soil, uh, and then temperature. This one is the condition, and temperature is another condition, and chemical or amount of moisture. So we will use a conjunction and in between temperature and chemical to make it meaningful. So let us move. If I had lots of money, I would give some to anybody who asked for it. Now find out where exactly the error lies in the sentence. Yes, yeah, absolutely. So error lies in part number 2. Yeah, so it would be I given, some money. It will follow type 3 conditional clauses. Question number 187. The old man felled some of the trees in the garden with hardly no effort at all. Now find out where exactly the error lies. Yes, yeah, absolutely, error lies in part number 3. So it should be hardly any effort, not no effort. It should be any effort. Okay, with hardly any effort at all, because hardly means almost no. Okay, it means almost no, totally negative. Okay, and hardly, scarcely, etc. are negative words and should not be used with not or other negative words. So it will be superfluous if we use we use no here. So we will have to remove no, and for that reason we are using any here. Okay, until the world lasts, the earth will go around the sun. Now find out where exactly the error lies in this question. Yes, yeah, there is no error. This question is totally error free. So let us move. Question number 189. I go to the temple as often as I find time. Now find out where exactly the error lies. Yes, yeah, error lies in part number 1. So we will use I go to temple, not the temple. Okay, we are not definite about a particular temple, so we will not use definite article the with places like school, university. One second it's university. Okay, university, reason, and hospital, church, etc., unless they refer to a particular one. Okay, if they are used as a common noun, so we cannot use the there. We are not definite about which temple I go to. Okay, a few tiles on Skylab were the only equipments that failed to perform well in outer space. Now find out where exactly the error lies in the sentence. You can give it a pause and mark your answer. Yes, absolutely, you're right. Here instead of equipments we will use equipment, that is EQY EQUIPMENT. Okay, equipment, because the plural and the singular form are same for equipment. Okay, it is actually an uncountable noun, so we will use equipment only, not equipments. Okay, question number 191. I don't want to lose it. Now figure out where exactly the error lies in the sentence. Yes, yeah, absolutely, error lies in part number 3. So instead of lose, this lose, we will use lose, L-O-S-E, lose. Okay, it means to be unable to find something or somebody, unable to find something or somebody, it is lose. And the other lose, that is L-O-O-S-E, this one, this is an adjective actually. This is adjective, and this lose, it is a verb. So this adjective loose, L-O-O-S-E, loose shows not firmly fixed, not tight. Okay, which is not tight. Do not get panicked in emergencies. Now find out where exactly the error lies in this sentence. Yes, yeah, error lies in part number 2. So instead of get panicked, we will use get panicky, P-A-N-I-C-K-Y, panicky. Or instead of that we can also use simply panic. Okay, so don't do not panic in emergencies, or we can say get panicky, N-I-C-K-Y, get panicky. Okay, why so? Because panicked, P-N-I-C-K-E-D, it is the past participle form of panic, and here only panic, simply panic means to feel with fear, to feel with what? Fear, F-E-A-R. Okay, and panicky means one who is inclined to panic, or you can say who is very fearful. Okay, thrown away to fear. Okay, something like that. So we will use panic or get panicky, not panicked. Question number 193. Sometimes I get angry on her. Now find out where exactly the error lies in this question. Yes, absolutely correct. Error lies in part number 3. So instead of on her, we will use angry with her. It's the most repeated questions ever. So angry, N-G-R-Y. Angry, we use angry with somebody. Okay, especially for a person. Okay, and we use angry on, angry with, angry about. Okay, or angry at. Uh, Especially angry at, angry on, angry about. Okay, these are used with something which is non-living thing. Okay, I used to go out to work earlier. Now find out where exactly the error lies in the sentence. Yes, yeah, absolutely. So instead of simply use, we will use used. Okay, here we will use I used I used to, because used to shows that something was happening continuously in the past. Okay, I used to go out to work earlier. That means that particular person uh, was habituated, going to work earlier in the past. Okay, but it is not continued till now. But it was regularly, it was regularly happening in the past. So we will use used to. Okay. Question number 195. The teacher has took the responsibility. Now figure out where exactly the error lies in the sentence. Yes, yeah, absolutely. So error lies in part number 3. Here error lies in the verb section. Okay, so it should be taken. Has taken, or we can simply replace it with took. Okay, we can simply use took, which is the second form of the verb take, took, and taken. And with has, we all know with has we basically use third form of the verb, that is the past participle form of the verb. So we will simply use taken here, has taken. Okay, so the teacher has taken the responsibility, or we can simply say the teacher took the responsibility. So either way is possible. There is no use of confusion here. That was it for today's lesson, guys, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please hit the like button, share it with your friends, and if you are new to this channel, please do subscribe watch, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. So see you in our next tutorials. Till then, take care. Bye bye.